was cooking at the time, bro. Bob W. Baba, bro.
as much as they
Oh my
enjoyed
gosh.
watching their
Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally back and doing another Musume lore video. This is made by Yang with Agi, so big shout outs to him. And this video is called Nice Nature Changed His Fans' Lives, which if you already do not know, this video is gonna be about Nice Nature, just so you know. But yeah, if you guys do want to check out my unedited, uncut versions of my reactions alongside with early access to my reactions, go check out my Patreon. But yeah, without further ado, lock in and let's get right into it.
love is boundless. It transcends
Ooh, little
race and even
Kaguya-sama
species.
action.
The act of loving or being loved can completely change someone's life. In this case, one horse garnered the
Ooh,
support and
Kita-san?
absolute affection of his fans, so much that their life would be completely different if he did not exist.
Brother, I literally just got to this point of season 3, episode 2, I believe it was. I freaking love this moment, bro. It's the fact that like Kita-san Black was was basically at her sort of lowest point, right? And then her senpai, Nice Nature over here, kind of like just kind of like comes up to her and like talks like basically talks with Kita-san Black, and then they both have like a heart to heart kind of moment where they just kind of like talk back and forth. That was one of the highlights of episode 2 for me. It was just it was just beautiful, right? For me it was just beautiful.
That horse was Nice Nature.
Mm-hmm.
In 1987, a Canadian horse by the name of Nice Dancer was
Ooh,
well
Canada
known as the
mentioned.
son of
W,
Northern
boys,
Dancer,
W.
and having won the last round of the Canadian Triple Crown in 1972, traveled to Watanabe Ranch and bred with Miyuki Urakawa, whose pedigree and
Miyuki
racing career was
Urakawa, okay.
below average. 1 year after conception, Nice Nature was born on April 16, 1988. Fun fact,
1980,
Nice
okay.
Dancer is the broodmare sire of Tokai Teo. According to Watanabe-san, Nice Nature had no special characteristics in terms of appearance, but he firmly believed...
I wouldn't say that. Personally, this is just my personal thought, but how how Nice Nature looks, I kind of like it, bro. I kind of like it. Not just in the Umaverse, not just in the Umaverse, but like the real life Nice Nature, I kind of like it, bro. Also, I like this little getup of Teo here.
Cannot explain it, but I feel there is something special about this horse. In his second year of age, Nice Nature was sold to Masao Toyoshima and relocated to Matsunaga stable at the Rito Training Center in the summer of 1990.
Also, bro, I don't know if it's just me, but like every time that happens, like you know how it's when it's very cold outside, and then you see a horse kind of like breathing like heavily like this, and then like like you could sort of like see their breath, right? I don't know why, but personally that to me looks kind of sick as fuck.
To Masao Toyoshima and relocated to
Matsunaga
Matsunaga stable at the Rito Training Center in the summer of 1990. During this time, Nature's older sister, Lord Esper, severely injured her leg and was forced to retire after several failed attempts in her maiden race. This led the trainer, Yoshimaru Matsunaga, to be extremely cautious with Nature's training, and his debut was delayed until December. As a colt,
let's
Nice
go,
Nature
baby.
was not that nice. He had a bad temper and refused to listen to the training staff.
If you did that to me,
he
that
wrestled with the reins,
straight up hands, bro.
commands, and basically made everyone's life completely miserable. Some of the staff at Matsunaga stable started venting their frustrations. This horse does not listen. He's too stubborn.
In a good amount of like stables, I would guess that yes, obviously there's gonna be horses that don't really listen, but I feel like over time, if you have like patience to kind of like take care of them a certain way, and like a certain way that they kind of like, they will warm up to you. I believe.
However, Nature's stable attendant, Hideki Baba, refused to give up and continued patiently caring for him. Baba never scolded or showed any signs of anger while tending to Nice Nature. I think Nature noticed the distinct difference of attitudes between Baba and the rest of the staff because he slowly relaxed and started to trust Baba.
Exactly, bro. It takes a good amount of patience
Baba was gone,
and
he
love for the
completely
horse.
stopped moving during training. Additionally, Nice Nature would not even approach the starting gate come race time if Hideki Baba was not present.
Really?
Their bond grew so close that Baba could take Nature out to the pasture without holding the reins. Nature
Wow.
followed him wherever he went, as if they were
Aw,
attached by an
dude, that is
invisible
so
thread.
cute, man.
Everyone
That
could
is so
not
cute.
believe their eyes. The headstrong horse was acting as tame as the dog. The assistant trainer told Baba, I have never seen a horse behave like this. It would be impossible if he did not wholeheartedly trust you. The week before Nature's debut, Baba purchased Mamushi
Whoa.
Viper powder and fed it to Nature.
Oh, okay,
Mamushi
bro.
powder is high in omega-6
Yo,
fatty acids.
as soon as I seen that Viper, I thought something crazy freaking happened there, bro. Holy, the bait is crazy with that one.
And other vitamins as well. It is known for
That
improving the health of a
nice
horse's coat, cellular
cuteness.
function, is a great source of energy, and most importantly, aids the
Really?
inflammatory response and repair system. The powder was quite expensive, and there was a risk of contracting hives for humans, so many stables did not administer it to their horses. But Hideki Baba did. He used his
Wow.
own money to purchase Viper powder, which
Yo,
came out to
W Baba, bro.
300,000
I'm not,
yen
I'm not sure if
for a
I'm saying
week's
his name
supply of 3
correctly,
doses
but
per
yeah, the
day.
W Baba.
Needless to say,
Yato.
his dedication
Money
to Nice
slap.
Nature is nothing short of extraordinary. In the game, there's an Easter egg about the snake powder if you set Nice Nature.
Wait. Hold up. Whenever I watch those TV shopping programs, I find myself wanting to buy everything I see. Just the other day, I almost bought some. Okay.
Nature as your home screen Musume.
That's a cool little lore.
Nature's racing debut finally came on December 2nd, 1990 at the 1200-meter turf Kyoto racecourse with Masahiro Matsunaga, son-in-law of the trainer,
Masahiro.
on the saddle. He was the jockey for Nature's entire career except for one race. Additionally, he was the sole jockey for Nice Nature's mother. Unfortunately, despite everyone's efforts and preparations, Nature finished in second place due to his path being blocked on the final straight.
Oh,
Less than
damn.
2 weeks later, Nature returned to the same track and was victorious in his second attempt at the maiden race.
Ooh,
But he
okay,
came
big
in at
W.
6th place in the new year. 1991 was Nice Nature's classic year, so the team set their next goal as the Wakagoma Stakes, one of the trial races for the Satsuki show. Unfortunately, Nature encountered one of the most promising horses of his generation in this race, Tokai Teo.
Oh,
Although
damn.
both horses were tightly clustered together in the final stretch,
damn.
Tokai Teo broke away at the 200-meter mark.
So this is Tokaite over here, and then I'm gonna say that this over here is gonna be Nice Nature.
Claimed victory while Nature was relegated to third place.
Holy. Just seeing this again, bro, like Tokaiteo is just a freaking beast. Like, especially in this era of like horse racing, bro was just basically on a class on his own, bro. That's
Not
insane.
only did he lose the race and fail to
Not
qualify
to say
for
like
the
the
Satsuki show,
other
but
horses
his
are
legs
bad.
were
It's just like
insanely inflamed
Teo at the time
afterwards.
was fucking
The
insane.
pain
with
must
it.
have been unbearable because Nature developed a high fever just a few days later. Hideki Baba spent every waking moment caring for his bedridden friend.
Wow.
Nature was out of commission for 6 months and completely missed the first 2 races of the Classic Triple Crown. He did not return to
Dude,
the
that's
racetrack
sad,
until
bro.
July 6th, where he finished in second place at the Nadeshiko show. Even though he did not win, it was clear that Nature was fully recovered from his illness.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might be an understatement because he dominated every race he competed in while at the
we can
Kokuda
addict
racecourse.
this? Okay.
Nature finished in first place at the Shiranui and Hazuki
Big
show.
W. Big W,
But he didn't
boys.
stop there. Nice Nature
Oh
championed
my
the
god,
G3
bro is
Arima
actually
Kinen
pulling
and
away
finished
from the
2
pack.
lengths ahead of the
Holy.
next horse. A month
Bro,
and a half
that was
later,
crazy.
he ran in the G2 Kyoto Shinbunhai and forged a fantastic comeback by passing 5 other racers in the final 100 meters.
Wow.
And won the race by 3/4
Oh my
length.
gosh, that's
His
wild.
victory at the Kyoto Shinbunhai earned him the right to compete in the last race for the Classic Triple Crown.
Okay.
After Tokai Teo's injury and absence from the Kiko show, horse racing fans turned their gaze towards Nice Nature and praised him as the summer's rising star. Unfortunately, the laws of physics and horse racing do not allow a star to burn brightly forever.
Oh.
Even though he's the second most popular horse in the Kiko show, he could not live up to everyone's expectations and finished in
I sort of
fourth
forgot who actually took the W on this one. I do remember about like what happened to Teo, but like, huh?
place. 1 month later, Nice
Sure,
Nature
bro.
redeemed himself with a
Oh, that's
strong
cute.
performance at the Naruo Kinen. After exiting the final corner, Nature led the pack and maintained his
Ooh,
position
damn,
all the
the
way to the
cookout, bro.
goalpost. Naturally, Nice Nature amassed more fans with this victory, and they
Big
voted him in as
W's.
the second favorite for the Arima Kinen. He hovered on the outside about one length away from Majoro Ryan and Majoro McQueen up until the final corner.
Damn.
As everyone entered, Nature was forced to the far
Turbo up in
outside
this
due to
shit
the
too.
sheer
Nice,
number of
nice.
horses crammed together in the middle. He was
Helios.
positioned towards the far back
yo,
after
yo,
leaving the turn.
see the good, like the crazy amount of like horses we got in here, and they are all fucking battling for first place, obviously. But yo, we got big names up in this shit.
But Nature dug deep and forcefully accelerated his way towards the
Mm-hmm.
front. He passed 11
Ooh,
other
and
racers,
McQueen
but
there
it
too.
wasn't
Damn.
enough. Unfortunately, Nature lost the race and finished in third place, about 2 lengths behind Majoro McQueen.
Damn.
Shortly after the race, Nature's legs were severely swollen. Obviously, he
Ah.
would not be racing at all during the winter months. Just as his legs were starting to recover, his periostitis returned with a burning vengeance in early spring.
Like, bro, racing in like the winter months. That's like from what I'm thinking. That's gotta be super freaking tough. Cause like the ground is gonna be super hard by then, and like for them running a good amount of distance like that, the impact of like the hard ground to their like, what do they call it, like hooves, uh it's gonna be a tough one, bro.
Baba did the best he could to alleviate the pain and treat Nature's wounds, but there is only so much he can do. Nature's body needed more time to recuperate. He was forced to sit out all of spring and summer season. Occasionally, Nice
Oh, brother, I remember this doctor, dude. I remember this doctor and how much what was it, Teo, how much Teo they like him.
Nature fans came to visit the stables and brought bundles of threaded origami cranes as gifts. These cranes are
Beautiful.
offered as prayers for happiness, healing illness, and providing sympathy in Japanese culture.
Mm-hmm.
Baba gladly accepted them and decorated the front of Nature's stable with the bundles.
Oh, that's
The
so
game
beautiful,
even
dude.
references them
Damn.
during Nature's career by having the trainer gift her an origami crane after the Kokura Kinen. Finally, after 10 long months of rest and recovery, Nice Nature's first
Brother, 10 long months. That is wild, bro. This is what I mean by like caretakers, or like the people that look after horses. This is what I mean when they gotta have a good amount of patience. And for Baba, I think his full name is Hideki Baba, right? Um yeah, it goes beyond just looking after a certain horse. It goes beyond him thinking of it as just a job. There's an actual love for the horse. There's like passion. Like, dude, you can tell, bro. You can
race in
tell just from him
1992
telling the
was
story.
on October 1st at the Mainichi Okan. Nature was quick leaving the gate and briefly followed the lead horse,
Helios,
Taku Helios, but he slowed
noise. We
down to
got
a
way
more
up in
comfortable
here.
pace and ran within the middle group. After leaving the final corner, Nature accelerated and passed several horses, but he simply could not catch up to the top two. Nice Nature crossed the goal, one length behind
Ignodictus.
Equinodictus, and placed third. He did not fare any better at the Fall Tenno Show on the 1st of November either.
Really?
Although Nature managed to place higher than his previous opponents, he only managed to get fourth place. 3 weeks later,
Whoa!
Nice
Oh my god, that's insane.
one length behind Equinodictus and placed third. He did not fare any better at the Fall Tenno Show on the 1st of November either. Although Nature managed to place higher than his previous opponents, he only
Brother, like I feel like a good amount of Nice Nature's races, bro, either ends up like a third or second. Rarely do we see her at first. That's kind of like how I'm kind of like seeing things, right? Also for this one, damn, Teo what, seventh, Helios eighth. And was it Econodictus ninth, 17th? What was her name? I guess Palmer. Yeah, I feel like Palmer.
Only managed to get 4th place. 3 weeks later, Nice Nature found himself facing off against some familiar faces at the mile championship. The race proceeded as normal, with Nature running in the back half and making a mad dash for the finish line on the final straight. But just like before, his spurt fell short and he finished in 3rd place.
The game's greatest, all in your hands, with Team Canada hockey cards only at Tim's.
On the 27th of December, Nature entered the Arima Kinen as the 4th most popular horse. After being completely pushed to the outside last year, Nature ran farther up than normal to ensure his position next to the inner rail. He was within the top 5 racers after the first corner.
Yo, I love the fact that Palmer over here and Helios, they almost always run at fucking like at the front, bro.
But Major Palmer suddenly took off, and the pace was just
I get it. That's their running style, but
Palmer's pace was so fast that everyone except Daitaku Helios did not even bother to try keeping up with him. Nature was forced to slightly veer to the outside to get around another horse.
Also, I believe they did kind of show both Helios and Palmer in the freaking anime, running like basically side by side.
And tried to close in on Palmer, but there was too little distance remaining. Both
gang. The fucking monsters that she was going up against. Holy, like I said, this era of horse racing at the time was just insanely full with monsters.
Around another horse during the 4th corner. Once his path was clear on the home stretch, he ran with all his might and tried to close in on Palmer, but there was too little distance remaining. Both Major Palmer and Legacy World crossed the goal 1 length ahead of Nature.
Oh,
for the second year in a row, Nice Nature finished the Arima Kinen in 3rd place.
Yeah, bro. These two's running style, Palmer and Helios. it's well, once they go, they go. If they lose, they lose. If they don't, then they're taking 1st place or whatnot, bro. But like, I don't know. I sort of like their running style. Also, we got Baby Girl over here, right? Shower. Big dubs. Big dubs.
He rested for 1 month and was back on the track at the Nikkei Shinshun High, but he still could not muster up a win and finished in 2nd place. Not even the famous jockey Katsumi Minai, who was well known for riding Tamamo Cross and Oguri Cap in the late 80s, could break Nice Nature's losing streak. He also finished in 3rd place at the G2.
Okay. I don't know why, but this is gonna sound so random, but I just thought of a somewhat nickname for Tamamo, bro. Like, I was about to call her Tamami. I don't know, bro. I did this. It might just be fucking my brain going out of order, but like, I don't know, man. Something random
when
in my brain.
Nature ran in the Osaka High early April, even though he exploded past 7 horses from the far back, Majoro McQueen was just too far ahead. Nice Nature came in at 2nd place.
And you could see how fast Nice Nature accelerates there too.
Unfortunately, his explosive spurt came at a large cost because one of his legs was fractured after the race. It was not a major fracture, but he was forced to take a 6-month hiatus from competing.
And then bro shows us the silent Suzuka.
Hideki Baba tended to his every need.
I see you know me well, bro.
Don't worry, Nature.
I see you know me well.
You can rely on me.
You know what gets to me.
You're the strongest horse around. I know you'll get through this. When the public heard of Nature's injury, his fans began trickling into the stables to show their support. Baba gratefully accepted their kindness and provided them with impeccable fan service during their visits. Like a parent embarrassing their child, Baba shared stories of Nature's youth to his visitors.
Oh, dude, I love that.
He even gave them used masks and saddlecloths from previous races.
Really?
Baba selflessly shared his love for Nice Nature with the fans, and his own
This is what it's
popularity
about,
grew
though,
as a
bro.
result.
This is what it's about.
People were no longer just visiting to see Nice Nature. They enjoyed Baba's company and hospitality.
Hey, yo. Baba got that riz, bro. He got that riz. Holy damn. Like, not only is bro such a gentleman, he's, brother, he was cooking at the time, bro. Baba, bro.
As much as they enjoyed watching their favorite horse. Nature resumed racing on the 10th of October and ran in the
But they
Mainichi
got that
Okan,
Baba
he was
Riz.
defeated yet again. Care to guess his placement?
Third.
Yep.
Third?
Third place.
Yeah.
Again. On Halloween, at the Fall Tenno show, Nice Nature chased after Twin Turbo and was at the forefront of the pack by the final corner.
Well, fucking
As soon as
turbo,
everyone
baby.
entered the final straight, both Nice Nature and Twin Turbo were completely spent of energy and began falling behind.
Oof.
They
Tough.
watched every horse pass them one after another.
And I'm telling y'all, bro, like it's always in
place,
these last spurts
which
that
is his lowest
everybody just
placement
goes
ever.
insanely wild.
His performance at the Japan Cup was also disappointing. He finished the race in 7th place.
Oof.
Despite his 2 previous soul-crushing defeats, Nice Nature's fans did not give up on him. If anything, his fans rallied together even stronger and secured his participation at the Arima Kinen as the 10th most popular.
Ooh,
3rd time's the charm,
okay.
right? Nature started at the outer gates and stayed towards the back in the early
Also, if
section
you
of the
guys
race.
are already not
Once
knowing
he
the
reached the middle
pattern,
leg,
there's a
he moved up and aligned
pattern
himself
kind of going
next
on
to
here.
Tokai Teo. After leaving the final turn, while Tokai Teo and Biwa Hayahide battled for
Was
first.
this the fucking race, bro? Oh, and we got Mambo here too, but yo, was this the race? The comeback of Tokai Teo. But I still get goosebumps, man. Every single time I think back on that race, dude.
Nature was busy fighting off
wild.
Adhikari Tanhoiza.
Yeah,
and
this was that race.
managed to
This was
secure
that
3rd
race,
place
dude.
by a head's length.
Crazy.
3rd place for the 3rd consecutive year in the Arima Kinen. Jaws hung wide open. Everyone.
Okay. I'm starting to see a picture here, bro. Cause like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like me, I remember because I did just watch it. But like, Nice Nature saying to Kita-san Black, I know how you feel. But like, wow, dude. Wow. And especially her losing to Tokai Teo. Just wow, bro. Crazy,
was in
crazy.
disbelief. Several horse racing critics commented, "I can't believe he managed 3rd place for 3 consecutive years. His opponents were different. The pace was different. His position and popularity were all different, but he still got 3rd."
I mean, popularity doesn't really increase how much a horse kind of like how good a horse does on track, does it? 'Cause, like I feel like it's more about their mood and like where they're placed at and like their overall like mental fortitude like while racing as well. And then there's also a bunch of other factors, obviously, but I don't know if the popularity has anything to do with how great a horse does on track.
The fact that he ran in the Arima Kinen 3 years in a row is already great, but to achieve 3rd every time, there is no doubt this horse has an unusual ability. It was at this time
Also,
that
at the
Nice
time,
Nature
bro,
earned
like
his famous
the
title.
the horses that Nice Nature was up against, like I said, they were all freaking insane in their own right. So
Bronze
there's
collector.
that you gotta
Over
think
the
about.
last 3 years, he came in 3rd 8
Oh,
times.
this scene.
He placed 3rd so many times that in 1999, when the wide
Well,
bet,
what was the name of
also
this
known as
anime
the
again? I think it's a Kakegure or some shit like that. I forgot, bro. But
Quiniela
been
Place
a minute
Bet in
since I checked
English,
this out.
was launched in Japan, Nice Nature appeared as the mascot.
Cuteness.
At the beginning of 1994,
Cuteness.
Nice Nature was already 5 years old and turning 6, so you would expect him to retire, but his body was still full of vigor.
Ooh,
His
okay.
first race for the new year would be at the American Jockey Club, but multiple horses passed him in the last 100 meters and caused him to finish in 7th.
Ooh,
His
tough.
performance at the G2 Osaka High was better, but the lead horse was just too fast. Nature ended up in 2nd place and 4 lengths behind the winner. The next 2 races were at the Spring Tenno Show and Takarazuka Kinen, where he placed 4th and lost to
Is that
Biwa
McQueen?
Hayahide in both races.
Oh, Biwa.
On
Okay.
July 10th, Nice Nature entered the G2 2000-meter Takamatsunomiya Kinen. He ran in the...
Honestly, I'm I don't know how you say it, bro, but like, damn, you are so fluent with reading these, dude.
Nice Nature entered the G2 2000 meter Takamatsunomiya Kinen. He ran in the very back of the pack when the race began.
Oof.
He
And
was
bro's at
so
the
far
outside
back
too.
that the camera
Wait,
never
outside?
focused in on him
No, that was
until
inside.
everyone was grouped up. Nature gradually moved up as he entered the corner and came out of it within top 5 racers. Given his amazing position at the start of the home
Yo, we
stretch,
cooking, boys.
Nature's powerful spurt thrusted him forward and
run it,
won
baby
him the
girl,
race
run
by
it, run
half a
it.
length. After
Let's
16
go, dude.
consecutive losses over the last 2 years and 7 months, Nice Nature finally won again in 1994.
Big dubs. Let me see that again. Hold up. Let me see that again.
Back that the camera never focused in on him until everyone was grouped up. Nature gradually moved up as he entered the corner
Nice
and came out of it within
nature.
top 5 racers. Given his amazing position at the start of the home stretch, Nature's powerful spurt thrusted him forward and won him the race by half a length.
Beautiful.
After 16 consecutive losses over the last 2 years and 7 months, Nice Nature
I bet
finally
Baba was
won
to the
again
fucking
in
moon when this
1994.
happened, bro.
Alas, Nature's strong performance did not come without consequence. His leg swelled up yet again, so he went on a temporary 3-month leave from racing. When Nice Nature returned to the track on October 9th, his losing streak came along for the ride. Nature finished in 6th place at his 3rd attempt in the Mainichi Okan.
They got fucking Bakushin
At the
in
end
here
of the
too.
month,
Also,
he competed in the fall
I don't know if you guys seen the the most recent Bakushin memes, bro. But like the first time I saw them, bro, I was just, what the fuck is the internet coming into, bro? Because brother, actually, I'm not even gonna mention it, bro. I'm not even gonna mention it.
Nature crossed the
It
goal
was just
in
crazy.
7th place and lost to some familiar foes.
Oh,
Furthermore,
hold up. Who that one? I don't think I've seen her before.
He competed in the fall Tenno show and had an even worse performance. Nature crossed the goal in 7th place and lost to
This 3rd place here, I don't think I've seen her before.
some familiar foes. Furthermore, when he ran in the Japan Cup at the end of November, Nature concluded the race in 8th, which was even lower than last year's placement.
Tough.
Despite his 3 consecutive G1 losses, horse racing fans still voted him into the Arima Kinen. Just like in his previous races, Nice Nature stayed towards the back half during the early and middle stages of the race.
Yo, Turbo doing turbo things, bro.
While waiting in the rear, and only started moving up at the 600-meter mark.
Ooh, and Arita Bryan up in this shit now.
After entering and exiting the final corner. 6 horses were in front of Nature when he began his spurt for the finish.
Let's go, right shower.
But try as he might, he was only able to overtake 2 and cross the finish line in 5th place.
Crazy.
In January of 1995,
I do still have to check out the Uma lore of Naruto Bryan.
Away, and discussions about selling Nature were underway, but the owner's son, Taizo, decided to keep him after he placed 2nd at the Kyoto Kinen on February 17th. Afterwards, Nature was scheduled to run in the Osaka High, but his left front leg had a small fracture, so all plans were canceled for the foreseeable future. Obviously, Hideki Baba tenderly cared for Nature to the best of his abilities. 10 months elapsed before Nice Nature returned to the racetrack. Just like his last break, his return was engulfed with poor results. 8th place at the Kyoto Daishoten, 13th place at the Japan Cup.
Wow,
However,
it's just like losses after
outcomes,
losses, and
fans'
like,
love for
the most part, I do believe it's like, I'm hoping it's not, but the accumulation of like how much she got injured like over the course of her career at this point, I feel like that also has something to do with it. But like, it's tough to say.
Enabled him to enter the Arima Kinen for the 5th year in a row, which only 2 other horses have done up to this point in time. Unfortunately, love cannot win a race. Nature was overpowered by the other monstrous contenders and finished at 9th place. Surprisingly, his career did not end there. Nature continued running in 1996, but his best run of that year was 4th place.
Wow.
Every race after yielded worse results.
I feel like that's still such an amazing accomplishment though, because like you gotta think like a good amount of horses. They don't even make it to the third or fourth year of their career, right? So for Nice Nature to be making it this far while still putting up a good fight to the other horses,
Sixth
it speaks for
place,
itself.
8th, 10th, and 15th.
Wow,
Nice Nature fans cheered him on relentlessly through these difficult times and never gave up their belief in his potential.
I love
Their
that,
love
man.
for nature prevailed yet again,
I
so
love
he was
that.
scheduled to run in the Arima Kinen at the end of the year. Everyone was extremely excited for his sixth consecutive appearance at the Arima Kinen,
Okay,
since this would be
bro
a
is a
new record in
superstar.
Japanese history. However, in the weeks leading up to the race, Hideki Baba discovered a crack in Nature's right front
Fuck,
leg.
dude, damn.
Flushed with worry, Baba reported the injury to the trainer and a veterinarian was called. After a thorough examination, the veterinarian declared the fracture was
And brother,
incredibly
I know what you're doing with these Teos, bro. I know what you're doing with these Teos scenes. Ah,
small, and there should
I
be
guess I
no
gotta get ready,
problem if
man.
nature ran. Baba shot up with a paternal like instinct and firmly stared at Matsunaga. With tears rolling down his face, Baba desperately cried, "Please, reconsider."
We got this
He was
Violet.
broken down
Wow.
so many times, and we have been lucky
Hold up. What did they actually say at the doctor or veterinarian?
history. However, in the weeks leading up to the race, Hideki Baba discovered a crack in Nature's right front leg. Flushed with worry, Baba reported the injury to the trainer and a veterinarian was called. After a thorough examination, the veterinarian declared the fracture was incredibly small and there should be no problem if nature ran. Baba shot up with a paternal like instinct and firmly stared at Matsunaga. With tears rolling down his face,
Yeah,
Baba
bro. If you
desperately
don't gotta
cried,
risk it, don't risk it, man. Like, and I love this. I love this of Baba. Like, bro, I feel like he does have like a sixth sense for these things, and like for him to feel so much emotions, bro, and like to be able to speak up like that, I respect him. I respect him so much.
"Please reconsider." He has broken down so many times and we have been lucky so far,
Yeah,
but I
bro.
don't think he can take another one. If
Yeah,
he
dude.
suffers the same fate as Right Shower, I cannot bear it. Please let him rest.
Oh, dude. Nah, bro. Nah. Oh, dude. Just a reminder of that, bro. Just a reminder of that. And like I said, man, like I respect him so much for this decision and to actually stand up for Nice Nature. Cause like we don't really want to see that type of thing to happen again, bro. We really don't. And the horses, they don't deserve that. They don't. But wow, man. You really know me, bro. You know how to make your video. Oh, dude. Alright. Well,
After
let's get
taking a
back into
deep
it.
breath, Matsunaga replied, "You know Nice Nature better than anyone else. If this is what you believe, then it can't be helped."
Mm-hmm.
Their plans for the Arimikinen were cancelled, and Nice Nature was immediately put into retirement. Nature's final career record stands at 7 wins out of 41 starts. Over his entire career, he competed in 34 consecutive graded races, with 16 being G1. Additionally, Nice Nature held a 27-year-long record for the most prize money won by a non G1 winning horse at 604.7 million yen. Of his
Big
generation,
W,
the
bro.
only other horse that earned more prize money than Nice Nature was Tokai Teo. After his retirement from racing, Nice Nature would move
Yo,
to Hidaka Stallion
what's up
Station in
with these
Hokkaido
scenes, bro?
to begin his breeding career.
For first, we got the Kaguya-sama. We got the Yato. I forgot what the actually Noragami. Yeah, Noragami. And then we got the Kakigori earlier. Then now we got this. This goddess.
But when the carriage arrived to transport him, nature repulsively refused to board it. For the first time in 6 years, he did not listen to Baba, as if he reverted back to his stubborn ways before his debut.
Wait.
He
What?
stared
Really? Hold up.
Nice Nature was Tokai Teo. After his retirement from racing, Nice Nature would move to Hidaka Stallion Station in Hokkaido to begin his breeding career. But when the carriage arrived to transport him, Nature repulsively refused to board it. For the first time in 6
What was Baba like going with Nice Nature, or is Nice Nature going like by himself?
years, he did not listen to Baba, as if he reverted back to his stubborn ways before his debut. He stared longingly at his stable, and then to Baba. It was as if he had
What are these seas, bro? Oh my god.
transport him. Nature repulsively refused to board it. For the first time in 6
Bro,
years,
giving me
he
flashbacks
did
of
not
everything
listen
right
to
now.
Baba, as if he reverted back
The
to his stubborn
Rize
ways
too.
before his debut. He stared longingly at his stable, and then to Baba. It was as if he had the foresight to know that he would never return and never see Hideki Baba again.
Oh,
When
damn,
they
dude.
finally got Nature on the carriage, Baba and the rest of the staff watched as it disappeared over the horizon in somber silence. I'm going to own a child of Nice Nature one day, Baba expressed as he reluctantly returned to work. Even though he was separated from his cherished companion, Baba supported Nature in his own way.
Damn.
He continued sharing stories of Nice Nature's time at the stable and how he overcame great adversity. Additionally, Baba approached several toy
The
manufacturing
thing I
companies
don't
and
understand though is like, could they not have just kept Nice Nature where Baba is? They understand like the relationship between both of them. They understand how important each of them are to each other. But
convinced
yeah,
them to
I just
produce plushies
I don't
and
know,
other
man. I don't
goods
get
of
it.
Nice Nature. At that time, the only plushies made were of
You,
famous winning horses such as Oguri Cap, so fans of
the motherfucking gray monster, bro. Loki, I feel I feel like if I started my own business here with just plushies of Uma Musume, I would be making bank, bro. Like Loki, I would be making bank, and a good amount of that money going back to the horses to Japan, bro. Could you imagine that shit? That would be so fucking cool. But alas, I don't have the knowledge to make these plushies. I would love one for myself because like obviously the only one I have is Grass Wonder over here. So yeah, man. Damn.
less successful horses did not have much in terms of merchandise available to them. Without a doubt, Hideki Baba is a major contributing factor pertaining to the
I fucking need one, dude. I need one. I'm telling y'all, bro. What once I do get one, this is gonna be the face that you all will be seeing.
popularity of Nice Nature. The love he had for this horse was so great, it was contagious. 2 years after Nice Nature left, Baba attended a wedding of two Nice Nature
Is
fans he
this
met when they visited the stable.
Clanad?
The couple did not know each other at the time. They met and fell in love because of their shared affection for Nice Nature. On his way home from this joyous occasion, Baba drove along Oji Marine Road number 430 at roughly 3 p.m. in Kojima Kurashiki City. Another driver swerved over the dividing line and crashed head on into Baba's vehicle.
No,
Hideki Baba
no.
tragically died in 1998 at the
Dude.
young age of 41. Meanwhile, at Hidaka Stallion Station,
Bro,
Nice
what
Nature
the
struggled
fuck?
as a breeding stallion as much as he did as a racehorse. Due to the lack of offspring and their success as racers,
Wait, what? Hold up.
the couple did not know each other at the time. They met and fell in love because of their shared affection for Nice Nature. On his way home,
Wait,
Nice
I
Nature,
gotta get the lore of
the
this. Hold
love
up.
he had for this horse was so great, it was contagious. 2 years after Nice Nature left, Baba attended a wedding of two Nice Nature fans he met when they visited the stable. The couple did not know each other at the time. They met and fell in love because of their shared affection for nice nature. On his way home from this joyous occasion, Baba drove along Oji Marine Road number 430.
Damn.
At roughly 3 p.m. in Kojima Kurashiki City, another driver swerved over the dividing line and crashed head on into Baba's vehicle.
Fuck, bro.
Hideki Baba
Damn.
tragically died in 1998 at the young age of 41. Meanwhile, at Hidaka Stallion Station, Nice Nature struggled as a breeding stallion as much as he did as a racehorse. Due to the lack of offspring and their success as racers, Nature retired from breeding activities after only 4 years. He produced just 17 foals, and only 3 of them were able to win, but none were in graded races. One of those horses was named Saint Nature, who suffered 6 defeats at his maiden race. He finally won his 7th attempt with Ryuji Wada, TM Opera O's jockey, on the saddle.
Oh,
8
dude,
months.
my head is still just kind of like stuck in what happened to Baba, bro. Cause like I don't know if you guys seen the Rize arc of Chainsaw Man, but like spoiler warning, I just little spoiler warning. But at the very end, she went back to Denji, bro. But Denji would never know that she tried her best to go back. In a way, it's sort of like that to me, of how Nice Nature would never know what happened to Baba, and like, oh, obviously considering who Baba is and how much he loves Nice Nature. Over time, bro, you know he's gonna be visiting Nice Nature, bro. You know that, but then at the time, Nice Nature would have never known what happened to him. That to me is just it's so sad,
After
bro.
Opera O's retirement, Ryuji Wada personally requested to ride Saint Nature. Why, you ask? It's simple. Ryuji Wada loved Nice Nature. His
Mm,
father, Mamoru Wada, was Hideki Baba's co-worker and assistant. As a young teenager,
really?
Ryuji Wada often visited his father at Matsunaga Stable to ask for some pocket money. While there, he was able to interact with and pet Nice Nature under supervision. Up
That's
until TM
beautiful,
Opera
bro.
O,
That is
Nice Nature
beautiful.
was his favorite horse. Ryuji Wada has stated that his love for Nice Nature and the horse's
That is
unbreakable
so
spirit
beautiful,
is
man.
one of the reasons why he decided to become a jockey. In 2001,
It all
when
just
Nature
starts with
retired
little
from breeding,
moments like
the
that. It
owner
does.
transferred Nice Nature over to the Retired Horse Association, the same
Ha,
non-profit organization that would
cuteness.
go on to own Taiki Shuttle and Meisho Doto in 2017. Nice
Petting
Nature was
zoo.
moved back to his birthplace at Watanabe Ranch. Over the years, Watanabe Ranch ceased being a horse production ranch because Harumi Watanabe discovered some of the horses produced by the ranch went missing. This was a
Okay, that's
covert term used in the
sus.
industry to hide from the general public that retired horses were sent to a livestock dealer and slaughterhouses. Crushed with overwhelming guilt, Watanabe
The
repurposed the ranch into a foster home for retired horses and welcomed Nice
damn,
Nature
bro.
back with open arms. Nature spent the rest of his life at Watanabe Ranch, living with other horses, including his mother, Miyuki Urakawa. His
That's
father, Nice
beautiful.
Dancer, also lived out his life after breeding at Watanabe Ranch. He passed
Really?
in 1997. Miyuki Urakawa also passed away in 2017 at the age of 36. She is the longest lived thoroughbred mare in Japan.
Wow.
The same year of Miyuki's passing, the Retired Horse Association held a birthday donation for Nice Nature, who just turned 29 years old. Initially, the money raised did not even reach half of their set goal of 500,000 yen, but its success.
Telling y'all, bro, if I'm like dirty fucking rich, I'm talking about like millions, billions of dollars. I'm telling y'all. A good amount of that going into this. It's gonna be a huge fucking project, right? But seeing the horses, seeing the retired horses as well, live out their lives in such bliss. That would be awesome, bro. That would be awesome. That would be so fucking cool.
successfully informed the public that Nice Nature was still well. Many fans, old and new, were surprised at how long Nature has been alive. They speculated that he was holding on to life because he was waiting for his dear friend Hideki Baba to return. If only that was possible. The donations collected grew every year, and in 2021, when Uma Musume Pretty Derby was released, the donations exponentially exploded. 13
But by this time, Nice Nature would be around 30-ish years old, somewhere around there.
13.6 million yen was collected on the very first day, which was over 4 times the
W,
goal.
boys.
Hilariously, that year was Nice Nature's 33rd birthday, and on the
Call it.
third day of the
Around the
campaign,
30th.
the amount raised was
Ooh,
33,330,000
okay.
yen. The vast majority of donations received were in the amount of 3,000 yen. By the
Beautiful,
end
man.
of the donation campaign in 2021, they had raised 35.8 million yen. In 2022 and 2023, they raised 54 million and 74 million yen, respectively. Sadly, just a few weeks after the donation period ended in 2023, Nice Nature took his last breath.
Wow.
The following is a retelling of the last few weeks of Nice Nature's life from Harumi Watanabe's memoir. In early May, Nature became
Dude, it's just all I gotta say is I'm just happy that Nice Nature got to live a full life, right? Because like a good amount of horses, like how old they get, I think it's around like 30, like the an average would be like an average lifespan for them would be like around 20 plus years old or something. But for them to get to 30 in itself, that is amazing, bro. That is amazing.
a picky eater. He tried to eat hay and beet pulp, which is common in horses with stomach ulcers. Medication was given, but it had no effect. I performed a blood test on the 6th, but it returned with no abnormalities. On the 16th, I watched him graze for an hour and a half to make sure he could get his food down. Luckily, he seemed to be eating normally. However, during the afternoon of the 17th, he developed a high fever of 40.1 degrees, so we had a veterinarian administer intravenous drips in the evening. He must have had a really bad headache because he continuously tilted his head from side to side. I gave him some antipyretic
I'm
pain
like, bro, at this point in their like at this point in their like I guess life, like how old they are, you can't really be messing around with them too much because of like, well, their issues and like obviously how old they got, right? So you can't really be doing a good amount of crazy things to them.
painkillers, and he calmed down for a little while. The next morning, Nature's blood test showed higher infection and inflammation levels, so I began antibiotic injections. Later that night, the painkiller stopped working and his fever was at 39.5 degrees. I think it was extremely painful because he would not stop shaking his head and scratch at the bedding all night. From 10:30 p.m., I gave him another injection of pain medication and prayed it would alleviate his pain. I was terrified that if this didn't work, there was only one other option to end his suffering. Thankfully, his pain subsided at half past midnight, so there was no need. His fever went down over the next few days, but he did not have an appetite. He would not put his mouth close to the ground. He seemed to have trouble maintaining an upright position. I installed a trough so he could eat and drink comfortably without having to lower his head, but he didn't touch it. On the morning of the 22nd, Nature showed signs of pain in his left front leg, but after the farrier checked his hooves, the source of pain came from the left shoulder. The veterinarian examined him the next day and they reported his muscle strength was deteriorating. He treated Nature's body with electric and water acupuncture. I think his pain went away afterwards
Okay,
because he
that I've
started
never
eating
really
again
heard
by
of.
the evening, and he was able to swallow fresh grass, clovers, and even 3 carrots. His
It's so
appetite
cute.
did not last long, though. He stopped eating for 3 days and suddenly ate again on the 27th. but his consumption was so low he stopped producing fecal matter, and his urine was a dark reddish brown. I suspected there was blood in it,
Damn.
but the test showed no signs. We gave him intravenous drips for 2 hours each morning and evening. From May 26th and onwards, the veterinarian inserted a needle on the right side of his neck to provide him with as much nutrition, calories, pain relievers, and antibiotics as he needed. They also examined his body, and I was relieved to know that his intestines were moving normally. Over the next few days, more blood tests were performed, and each one came back worse than the other. His infection values continued increasing. The antibiotics did not help. Abscesses formed inside his body, and normally you could take the horse to a clinic to remove it. But in Nice Nature's case, there was no way
Nah,
he could survive the
you can't really do that. Like I said, considering how old Nice Nature is at this point.
trip and surgery. On the morning of May 30th, his heartbeat was significantly faster than before, and his body temperature was at 37.9 degrees. After the morning IV drip finished, he gestured as if he wanted to go outside, so we had him follow Meteor Shower to the pasture. At 11:25, Meteor Shower and Nice Nature trudged along to the middle of the pasture. As soon as they stopped, Nature laid down to rest his tired body. He tried to get up several times, but he just did not have the strength to do so. I
Damn, bro.
immediately called the veterinarian over as I covered his body with a large insect repelling suit to block out the sun and draped 3 wet towels on him. The veterinarian rushed over, and after a brief inspection, he reported that Nature's gums were whitish purple and his pulse was weakening. He was at his limit. We got on the phone with the Retired Horse Association and explained the situation as well as our decision.
At this point, I feel like the best decision would be euthanization, just to for Nice Nature to not suffer anymore, right? I feel like that would be the best call. Like obviously it's sad, but at the same time you can't really have the horse struggle and be hurt like this, especially at this age. Just going through it, man. You just can't.
They respected our choice. We wanted Nice Nature to leave as painlessly as possible, so the 3 step method for euthanasia was performed. It involves sedation, anesthesia, and finally, the drug that stops cardiopulmonary function. In most cases, emphasis on financial cost takes priority, so many horses are only given step 1 and 3, or sometimes only step 3. I have known this horse since his birth,
Nah,
and there was
bro.
absolutely
Nah. Damn. Really? Nah. There's no shot they went straight to three, right? Nah, they must have fucking done all 3 steps, bro. There's no fucking shot they did that. Yeah, the dude, like, nah. I'm saying it
no
right now that
way I would
there's
make
no
him go
shot.
through that. After the sedative was injected, Nice Nature's stiff expression relaxed, and he was at ease. A few minutes later, the vet injected the anesthetic, and we all watched Nice Nature lose consciousness. Once he stopped moving, we injected the last medicine. Nice Nature quietly passed away at 12:40 p.m.
Wow.
He spent his first year of life on this pasture, and he left this world on this pasture. I laid down next to his still body and recorded a video. I wanted to share with everyone the last beautiful scene Nice Nature saw. A gentle breeze blew across the blue sky, with birds chirping in the background. Even though he endured a lot of pain in his last days, I think he lived a happy life, and we were able to send him off with the happy end he deserved.
True
Nice
respects.
Nature was immediately buried the next day at Watanabe Ranch Cemetery. His final resting place would be next to his mother and father. Additionally, Nature's younger brother and sister, his daughter, and friend, Saint Missile, are all buried nearby. After a long life of 35 years and 44 days, Nice Nature can rest in peace with his family and was finally reunited with Hideki Baba in the afterlife. After his passing, the birthday donation was renamed to the Nice Nature Memorial Donation. Fans continued pouring in their support and raised 74.8 million yen in 2024, which is the highest amount ever raised. In total, Nice Nature's donations have raised roughly 242 million yen. The money is used for fostering and caring for retired racehorses. Because of everyone's love for Nice Nature, dozens of retired horses have been given a second life. The power of love is truly incredible. Building connections, giving a small gesture of thanks, or simply being kind can completely transform another's life. It's easy to get lost in your own world. Don't forget that your existence affects everyone around you. Take a moment and enjoy the company of others.
Wow, dude.
Make some memories.
What
You
a
might
freaking
just
story.
change someone's life one day, just like Nice
What
Nature
a story. Young Wilagi, bro. I said it in the past and I will keep on saying it, but the way you tell your stories, it it resonates, man. It resonates. And I can tell how much effort you put into these videos, but like it's just I don't know, man. I cannot stop it. And like, in a way, I am glad. I'm glad that Nice Nature was able to live to such an age, the age of 35. Like I told you all, like in human years, I would classify this as around like 95-ish years old in human years. So it's just all I could be is like all I could be for Nice Nature is like just happy for her. The fact that she's reunited with Baba, bro. All I'll say is Nice Nature. Thank you for being there for us, man. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. I can't really think or process things anymore because of well my headspace right now is a little messed up. But man, what an amazing video, man. What an amazing storytelling. Thank you, Young Wadagi, for such an amazing video, for blessing us with this. But yeah, that is going to be it for my reaction to this. If you liked it, comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will see you guys on the next one.